Hello there, Maple sorry. Hello there, my Toronto Blue Jay fans. How are you today? Well, the Yankees won a series against Toronto. Toronto lost 8-3 to the New York Yankees. Now the Jays are on the road going to play against the Boston Red Sox. And I forgot who the other road team is going to play after the Red Sox before we come back home and have a 10-game homestand. I'm going to take you through the highlights of this game. And I want to welcome my 110th subscriber, and whoever you are, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you enjoy what you see. Let me know who you are and where you're watching me from.
It starts with a moment. You feel it. Everything stops.
Incredible. He runs up, he shoots.
You're in it now.
It's a goal!
Now you're ready for every game moment. Tony Bet. We're here to play.
I just built a budgeting app.
What? How?
Base 44. Look, it pulls all our expenses into one place and breaks down spending by team.
Warren is 26 years old in his third season, made 33 starts for the Yankees last year. This year, it's making his 14th start. Guy who faced the Blue Jays earlier in May. They got him for 3 runs over 5 innings, but not quite the power that they've been seeing lately. They've seen Zach Wheeler this week. They've seen Cam Schlittler. He's going to be more in the 94 range, but sinker, four-seamer, and he'll also run that sweeper away to these righties.
No hold on Kirk at first right now. 2 outs and a 2-strike count on Pinango. Warren, the right-hander, sets.
And it's grounded up the middle. Volpe's got it. Spins, fires, and gets him. Anthony Volpe, whose defense has been heavily scrutinized at times, makes a very good play to take a bit for a base hit away from Pinango.
1 out, Max Schumann up. And the pitch is ripped on a line out to left field. Turning around, Jesus Sanchez. That bangs off the wall. He'll barehand it on the carom. Throw into second. Schumann with a head first dive. And he's safe. Double by Schumann. Great play out in left field by Jesus Sanchez. But just the speed of Schumann edging out the throw. And it's a 1-out double.
1-out double. Here's Anthony Volpe. Line drive over the head of Schneider and into center, a base hit. Schumann, who runs well, is around third and in to score. And Volpe has given the Yankees a 1-0 lead.
Patrick Corbin, the starter today, and the Blue Jays will probably have to do this without their 2 leverage guys at the back end, and Louis Varland and Tyler Rogers both have pitched in back-to-back days.
The number 9 hitter is the catcher, Ali Sanchez. And now this one lined into left center. And Lucas has to chase it all the way to the fence, and Volpe's around third, and he's in to score on an RBI double. It is 2-0.
Well, this pitch down in the zone, and Ali Sanchez is all over it. Catches enough of the plate. See the frustration from Corbin right there, but they are hitting the baseball very hard right now. That's 3 in a row.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count on Okamoto. He's homered in back-to-back games. 15 of them on the year and 41 RBI.
That's a fair ball down the left field line off the bat of Kazuma Okamoto. And he's into second with a leadoff double. So, Joe, they just set the table with that leadoff double. That is the 3rd walk already given up by Will Warren in this game. Again, the chances are there. The Blue Jays have sent 8 men to the plate. 5 of them, 5 of the 8 have reached base, but they haven't scored yet. Fly ball way up in the air to right field. Dominguez coming over and now in. Okamoto 3-4 hard steps and heads back to third, and probably wisely so. Just not deep enough. 2 down. Grounded up the middle. Volpe shovels to second in time to get a sliding Schneider, and again the Blue Jays threaten, and again they come up empty. Bottom 3, 2-0 Yankees. Nathan Lucas will lead it off for the Blue Jays. Bounced up the middle and out of the glove of Goldschmidt. Caballero got it there on a bounce, but Goldschmidt could not squeeze it, and Lucas is aboard. And there's a big hole on the right side of the infield, and Kirk, How often have we seen him shoot line drives to the right side?
It's a big hole for a hitter like Kirk. They do have to play that double play depth, pinching that bag.
Kind of like that.
Sign the Shulman guy up.
Thanks, Alejandro. Just like we talked about before the game. Here they go again. First and second, nobody out.
Swinging a ground ball to shortstop. This could be two. Volpe has it, throws the second one. Jump throw to first. Caballero in time. What a play by Caballero. And a back-breaking ground ball there from the Blue Jays. 2 outs and a runner on third.
Lucas at third, but 2 down. Here's Okamoto. Reaches for it and hits it back at third. It's a fair ball, and it gets by Goldschmidt. Wait a minute. The home plate umpire, Steven Jashinsky, is going to send Okamoto to second. So the run will score. The Blue Jays are on the board. We'll wait for the scoring on the play. It is a base hit for Okamoto, and then a throwing error on Rosario. Clement is locked in for his at-bat here to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Lines this one into right for a base hit, so he'll feel a little bit better about that.
Don't see Ernie do that a whole lot going the other way, but he takes this sinker from Warren and stays inside that ball.
Hits it sharply and past a diving Volpe into left field for a base hit. Clement up to second.
Second hit of the game for George Springer, and the Blue Jays have 2 on with 2 out. The lefty Hedrick up in the Yankee pen. Lefty hitting Nathan Lucas coming up for the Blue Jays. But it looks like Aaron Boone will stay in that Yankees dugout. They're going to give Will Warren another shot here to try and get through 4.
Up the middle, it's through for a base hit. Around third is Clement on his way in to score. Springer to third, and the ball gets away. But he will go back to the bag. Lucas into second on the play, and the Blue Jays have tied it.
Right guy, right spot. Nathan Lucas can put the bat on the baseball, and he finds the hole right up the middle. Boy, it sure feels like it's a matter of time before they start cashing in, and Lucas ties the game.
And a grounder to short, right to Volpe. And that'll end the inning. The Blue Jays, though, do get a big base hit from Nathan Lucas, and it's tied at 2.
That is the 19th bag for Jazz Chisholm.
See, this is all part of it. I don't think I've seen Kirk bounce a ball down there.
Ball right side, it gets the job done. Runner to third with 1 out. As Snyder throws over in time, and Caballero with a productive out, and everybody coming down off the front rail to give him attaboys. There's Schumann drawn in infield. 1 out, runner at third. Bouncing ball right back to the pitcher. Here comes Jazz. They got him in a rundown. He's running on contact. Jazz trying to keep it alive, so Schumann gets to second. Schumann goes to second. Jazz is tagged out, and Schumann is in at second base. Jazz stayed in a rundown long enough to get Schumann over to second. It was on the contact play. He was on the come, and he's out.
And I love Jazz with awareness is motioning to Schumann, keep going as he gets in the rundown.
His job is shortened up, and he's having to bounce it off the plate.
Line drive, it's a base hit to left field. Schumann rounds third. He's coming home. Here's the throw from Sanchez. It's not in time. Throw to second, not in time. Another RBI single for Volpe, and the Yankees lead 3-2.
Little things matter. Jazz is getting in a rundown, Schumann in scoring position, Volpe jumping on a hanging breaking ball, and a 2-out knock.
Davis Schneider will walk in a strikeout so far. And hits this one to deep center. Going back, Bellinger, it's gone! And a feel-good moment for Davis Schneider to tie the game at 3.
What a swing and what a reaction right there for Davis Schneider. Welcome back.
His first one came way back on March the 30th. As you know, was sent down, spent almost 3 weeks in Buffalo. Back with a bang here today. And Jazz Chisholm Jr. leads off the 8th inning against Mason Fluharty. And again, this is the last guy you want to walk because of his base stealing ability. But it's high, and it's a 4-pitch walk to begin the 8th inning.
Well, Jazz knows that when he gets on base, he is a weapon, and he takes the free pass. A manager's nightmare, and John Schneider now takes the walk out to the mound.
He'll make the change. Fluharty will come out. Jeff Hoffman on his way in. Fastball hit in the air, very shallow right field. The catch made by Lucas.
Well, that's a thank you very much. Jeff Hoffman on the mound has certainly had his struggle holding runners, and you've got a guy that is antsy and willing to take off over there in Jazz Chisholm. He has worked at trying to abbreviate that delivery, slide stepping a little bit.
Chisholm out there pretty good, and there he goes. Strike taken, throw down, and not much of a chance. Again, Chisholm like Volpe kind of gets that big hopping lead, and if you don't pick up on that, he's gone. 2 steals today, 20 on the season for Chisholm. The go-ahead run at second. Step off this time by Hoffman, and the ball.
He called him.
Yeah. John Schneider is on his way out to argue. It was called by the home plate umpire, Stephen Jashinsky, who incidentally is from Burlington, Ontario, and Schneider pleading his case.
Well, you can come up with that leg and do the inside move, but the question here, maybe Jashinsky thought that he came up stopped almost before he pivoted.
Hoffman pointed down to the mound as if to where he landed, where he stepped, but it's going to be a balk, and now the runner's at third, and Schneider just got tossed. It looked like it was over, and then John Schneider turned around and got another word or two in, and he's out of the game. And this is an example of what speed can do. Chisholm walked. Because of his speed, he's now at third. Like, there's no balk if they don't worry about him even once he gets out to second base. But he's gone from first to third here because of his speed. And Schneider not done yet. John Tumpay, the crew chief, trying to get Schneider back to the dugout.
And now Tumpay getting in the way, and they're going at it right now near home plate as well.
DeMarlo Hale is coming out to maybe see if he needs to help get Schneider out of there.
John's not done with Tumpay.
I don't know if Tumpay's trying to guide him back to the dugout, but now they're having a long walk down the third baseline, and Schneider is not done yet.
I think there's more at play here. I feel like John is still ticked off about what went on earlier in this ball game regarding the Caballero stuff. It just feels like the reactions he had back then.
Well, he definitely wanted to get this over to Ramon de Jesus. I thought it was Jashinsky who made the call for the ball, but it looked like Schneider wanted to get down to third, and the fans, at least over the dugout, are giving Schneider a standing ovation.
Yeah.
They're separating them, and I thought the UFC fight was in D.C. today.
Runner on third now. The go-ahead run. 1 out. Infield in.
Ahead 1-2. Slider gets him. Strike 3 call. Up at the top of the zone, but taken for strike 3. Chisholm stunting down the line at third. The 2-2 pitch. Got him! Jeff Hoffman gets the job done here in the 8th inning, striking out a pair.
Top of the order, here's Goldschmidt. Dribbled slowly, going to be a tough play. Fisher fields, bare hands, fires, and he throws it into right field, allowing Goldschmidt to hustle to second. So an infield single and an E1, allowing Goldschmidt to get into scoring position. And McMahon pinch runs, has to go ahead run. So Boone using everybody on his bench. Here's Rice, 1 for 4. Fisher, the 5th pitcher used by the Blue Jays. Driven deep to right field. There it goes! See ya! A long home run for Ben Rice. And the Yankees lead 5-3. Oh, what a shot!
You didn't even have to look at that. When you heard the sound, and then you saw Fisher put his hand on his hip, he knew where that was going, someplace where it wasn't coming back.
Jose Caballero booed by the crowd, back up to the plate.
High fly ball off the bat of Caballero. Straw back on the track at the wall. See ya! A long home run for Caballero. A 3-run blast. And the Yankees lead 8-3.
A 5-run 9th inning to make it 8-3.
2 outs. Bednar against Kirk is 0 for 1. It was a strikeout.
And caught by Volpe. Ball game over. And the Yankees win 8-3. In a place that was a house of horrors for the Yankees last year, they come in and they take 2 or 3 to the Blue Jays, and they remain in first place in the American League East.
Mold a new reality, closer to the heart, closer to the heart.
Answer the call.
Okay, so we're off tomorrow, and then we hit the road and play Boston for 3 games. So we'll have those highlights for you on Tuesday. Have a good one. Bye for now.